What's going on, everybody? What's going on, folks? Y bienvenido al D-constructingTopics podcast. My name is David La Leyenda of this wonderful, legendary podcast. Let's go. Chacho, tengo la música. Got the music in the background. Let's go. We got another good one. Beautiful episode. Today is all about that Latino heritage, and not only just Latino Heritage Month that we are celebrating in this beautiful country and worldwide. Oh, wait a minute. Ow! Let's go. Let's go. Woo! See, that salsa music, that gets me a little bit hype. For those people out there, I was born in Puerto Rico, but the salsa music, you already know, that comes from New York City, and we making it happen for sure. And once again, I did say that we got a good one. That's why you got to hit that like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. This is beautiful, legendary podcast. We're going to kind of, in the spirit of Latino heritage, kind of decided, you know what, I'm probably going to do a couple of episodes here, but I just definitely want to plug in a couple of things, a couple of little Latino businesses here that we need to do because, ya tú sabes, mi gente, tenemos que estar para adelante. And now with the Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl halftime show, NFL, regardless of whatever it is, I made a beautiful podcast on it. And all I'm saying is that, you know what, it is that time. The spotlight is on us. Not just the Puerto Rican community, but the Latino community. And you already know when it comes to the Latino community, it's other communities out there, the beautiful Black community and all that good stuff. We hand in hand to make it happen. We definitely got to make it happen. And then I'm just going to promote out there. And I just want to say thank you and appreciate for those people out there, my beautiful, legendary folks. Listen to this legendary podcast. And this legendary podcast would not be here if it's not for a couple of folks out there, and we got a couple of small business out there for those people in the tri-state area looking for a little bit of movement. I'm gonna put the description or the information, the links in my description. Is that, hey, listen, you living in the tri-state? I know I used these couple of folks a couple of times, brothers in arms. They got a delivery service that they would deliver whatever it is that needs to be delivered. From food, furniture, to a little bit of it all. You already know, always a good low price. I'm going to put the description, WAM Delivery Corp. And that's WAM Delivery Service Corp. I'm going to put all the information, and those are a couple of good guys there, a couple of good crews. I used them a couple of times. You know what I mean? When I was kind of like trying to make moves out there, listen, if you got a studio you want to record and you need some equipment to be moved, reach out to them. WAM Delivery Service Corp. And I told them, hey, listen, send me all those links so that I could make sure that, hey, you guys get that love, because you know what? We're here. Ya tú sabes, mi gente. There's a lot of good people. And once again, I've used them a couple of times to make some moves here and there. You know what I mean? Just getting a couple of stuff here. Now, they're not a moving company in itself, large furnitures and all that. But if you need some products, food, restaurant, equipment, whatever it is that you need, you want to throw an Xbox in there just so that it could go there, make it happen. WAM Delivery Service Corp. Couple of good guys there. Nice little crew there. Much love to them out there. Because you know what? We over here, when we do things here, you already know that now I am part of the Tegus TV network. Those are my peoples out there. Once again, Tegus TV. Download the app. Go to the website. Hit that little, subscribe. There's a small little subscription, but it's going to help a lot of independents, a lot of Latinos, Black, white, a lot of people there, but they just think on their own. Even though this is a kind of Latino, heritage kind of thing, plugging in my peoples and all that good stuff. Look, listen, sometimes we all out there fighting that fight, fighting the elites, try to survive, doing something. And you know what? What more than just have one of the independent thinkers and creators out there that talk a little bit about everything. So a couple of shows there, they were talking about, the working out and how we can start building that mindset to be like, you know what, let's make it happen. Because you know what, wherever the mind goes, the body follows. So feed that nutritious to you and download. It's gonna be on Apple, the Apple Store, on the Google Play, Tegus, Tegus TV. Go to the website. You can just check it out. Once again, all the links and all that good stuff is gonna be there. Your boy's there. Cause hey, woo, they constructing topics. We about talking about a little bit of a shout out to a system in arms. Matter of fact, two shout outs here to a couple of sisters in arms. One of them is Jen and LaFonds Creation. You know what? If you not sure what to get people, the Christmas is around the corner, or even birthday. You don't gotta wait Christmas, but sometimes we kind of get stuck, and sometimes we on a budget. We get it, but sometimes I say to myself, just because we on a budget and you want to do something for that uncle that you dearly love, that aunt that you really love, your mother, your father, all the siblings, your best friend, whoever you work with, all the people that you feel a certain feeling and you just don't know what to get them. You know what? Get a little bit of Tumblr with something meaningful. So where can you get a little something creative? Go to LaFonds Creation at Instagram. That's LaFonds, LAFONDS CREATIONS. LaFonds, yes. Beautiful sister in arms. Maybe I'm butchering her name. She sounds like she's French, but no. Una Latina, ya tú sabes, with so much creative juices there. You know what I mean? I told her, listen, I got you. I got my eyes there. I saw a lot of people with the tumblers, and I saw a beautiful Kobe Bryant tumbler. Wow. But just to give you that this individual does a little bit of it all, just make sure. Listen, she'll tell you, give me a picture, and I'll make sure that I'll make something beautiful, candle, a cake, whatever the case might be. LaFonds Creations, they got it for you. You know what I mean? But that's what's going on with that situation. Y para las personas que le gustan la comida, because I always say Spanish food, yummy. Food in itself, if it's good, it's good. We got a lot of tradition. Hey, listen, let's be straight up. We in a big universe, and we in this little earth. And we have beautiful people with different cultures. Pero la cultura latina, boricua, dominicana, cubanas, South American, Mexican, oh my goodness. Peruana with that pupusa, ceviche, Ecuadorian, let's go, los tacos mexicanos, la capurria boricua, el mangú dominicano, I love mangú. Yeah. But I could go on and on and on. But I got to do a special shout out to my sister, Maria, for Mia's Cocina. You could reach out to her, or at least to get to know where she's going to be at, because she does a thing down in Lower East Side, Essex Street. So Mia's Cocina would be MIAS _ Cocina, COCINA. Reach out. She posted something and I told her, hey, I got you. It seems that where these centers that she's part of, and not just her, but other independent small businesses, they depend on certain locations. What they do their little thing, but sadly, it costs money. It costs money to, how can I say, the rent and all. New York City, there's nothing free in New York City. You know what I mean? And in New York City, sadly, even if you're doing something small, in which you could do it if you're Latino, Latina, if you identify as Latinx, by all means, if you want to do business in New York City, hey, listen, I'll be honest, and don't get discouraged. Even me, I'm a little up and coming, or I'm a legendary podcaster. You know what I mean? Content creator, all that good stuff. But wow, everything that you do in New York City, it costs money. You know what I mean? And, shout out to Maria, where she's basically saying, listen, we need a little bit of help here. She's part of this cultural center where there's a lot of independent, small business, whatever it is, beautiful people, cook, chef, and they're all in this little space. And, reach out. I'm going to put all the links. If you can feel free to donate, all that good information on Essex Street. It's one of those things that, I always tell people, and this is the thing about me growing up in the Bronx. And it was a thing where we had these cultural centers, especially in the hood. You know what I mean? Now, sadly, because of funding. And, yeah, again, it's just New York City is a different monster, right? Because you would think that, hey, listen, there's somebody, whether it's private or even in the city or even federal, that will have these centers where people could just come in, celebrate their birthday, celebrate this, do that. Hey, listen, sadly, there's been a lot of places that are closing down centers. They turning into these, apartments where, whatever the case, people with money is going to go there. There's a lot of events that are being canceled due to funding, a lack of funding, and a lot of these small things, gatherings, whether it's, we have a couple of food events, all that. A lot of them get canceled because of lack of funding. And sadly, it's one of those things that, we could only hope that people could show up. And even if people show up, show love, and so on and so forth, keep in mind it's this. Like when somebody's selling anything or anything like that, there's always something, whether it's LaFonds Creations and we got WAM Delivery. Keep in mind it's this, that, in between time, there's always that time for them to spend with their family, do other things. And time is money, as they say. So it's always good to help each other out because the more we help each other out, just like this channel, hey, listen, I got my, how can I say, my little GoFundMe going on. You can reach me at PayPal. Hey, help a brother out for sure. But I'm one to say, I work. And, there's a lot of good amount of money goes to promote and help these small businesses. Not only that, but other content creators as well. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that we want as Latino, because I am talking about the Latino heritage, but I'm plugging these Latino small businesses that, hey, listen, go out there and help. Reach out to me. If you're from the Bronx, New York City, if there are places that even if you could lend your services or whatever it is, let's make it happen because we only got each other. Let's go. Woo. And that's what's going on with that situation. So shout out to all these little small business. And obviously, we got to make it happen with me, D-constructingTopics podcast. There's some noise in the background because I will be doing content today. We are celebrating Latino heritage here on my workplace. Yes, on a Saturday, beautiful Saturday. We are doing a lot of things. So you got to follow my channel. You got to follow my podcast. I'm on YouTube and Tegus TV. We got all the good stuff that's going to make you feel woo, woo. But let's get it. Anyways, my beautiful legendary people. Oh, los vamos, ya tú sabes. Woo, let's go. Anyways, take care, folks. I'm out of here. Peace. Check me out. We got more stuff coming in faster than what you think. Let's make it happen. I'm out. Peace.